My parents were from Birmingham, Alabama. We lived in the country when I was small, the deep country. The farm, that was the lifeblood of everything that we did. My mom had a garden out in the backyard. My dad says, well, you know, we got a section back here. Why don't you plant a garden? He gave me my first strawberry plant. From then on, I was hooked. Here in the city of Compton, right by our house, there used to be nothing but fields of flowers, fields of vegetables. When the farmers would get finished picking it, they would let all the kids pick. We had shopping bags full of strawberries, shopping bags full of green beans, broccoli sprouts. Those were the things that we ate. Most of your kids now have no idea where food comes from. You ask kids where food comes from, they tell you the store. This area here that we're in, Compton here, they have the highest obesity rate in Southern California. It's up to 38%. And you can see the reason why. Every half a block, there's a liquor store, or there's a fast food establishment. That's why this area has become what's called a food desert.
What is a food desert, or as I like to say, a food prison? It's a place where you can go for miles and not get any kind of healthy, nutritious food. It's easier to get alcohol. It's easier to get prescription drugs than to get any food that's healthy. Your food should be your medicine. If there's no food, what do? You bring it there. And that's what I did.
In this community, having a community garden is an act of survival. Most of the people here either are on fixed income or are on some type of supplement, and they don't have fresh fruit and vegetables which are available because they can't afford them in the stores.
We got to realize that the food deserts weren't created overnight. We're not going to end it in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. The more we educate the younger generation, it's gonna change.
This garden here is to teach kids and to teach some adults that food comes from the ground. It doesn't come from the store. Today what we're gonna do is that we're gonna be planting peppers. Turn around, we have peppers here, and we're also gonna be planting celery. These kids here, the first time they came to the garden was a couple of days ago. And when they walked in the gate, the first thing that they said was, wow. I've never seen anything grow like this.
The best part about being here today in the garden was the planting. Getting to do stuff, cut wood, plant, meet new people. It's an enriching experience.
My favorite thing working in the garden with Dr. Ross was the teamwork, because we all had to work together to finish a product.
Earlier today, we had one of the kids kind of just break off a zucchini and start munching on it. And I've never seen that before. I've never seen kids just come into a garden or go into a grocery store and start eating the vegetables. But once you see that it's fresh, it's green, it's edible, and it tastes good, some of the kids can't get enough of it.
Some kids will get the food pyramid chart, and some kids won't. But you bring them to a garden and you do things hands-on, they're gonna get it. Now next week when we come back, we'll look at the plants that you guys planted today, and we'll see what happens. It's easier to go to McDonald's than it is to come here, pick vegetables and fix it. But we're changing that culture. Let's get your kids involved. Let's teach them how to cook so that when you come home, you don't have to cook. It's right there for you.
If you have a child that's involved in this, they learn the magic. They learn the alchemy of the garden. They learn that this seed that they put in the ground, all of a sudden there's a tree that bears fruit. That the fruit did not come from the store. It came from their backyard, from their front yard.
We have so many vacant spaces which are in this area. We can grow food here to help all the people here. A 4x8 bed can grow enough vegetables to feed a family of 3 for an entire year. A 10x10 garden, oh, you'll have vegetables to give away to your entire neighborhood. Take a pea and pop it in your mouth. That's gonna change the attitudes of the people. You have to start when they're small. When they're adults, the attitude is ingrained. Now it's a relearning process. But if you learn to eat healthy the first place, you have that already ingrained within your system. Most of your minority communities don't have that. This community here is like a seed. it's starting to grow. We have to make sure that we're providing a good foundation, a good root, so that they can blossom out and have a good productive life in the future.